Hayden and Brandon, 2 weeks down, another road trip coming. You guys have kind of marked some things off the list of what you want to accomplish, but still work to do. Brandon, I wanted to talk to a defensive guy today because I know people may look and see 42 points and wonder what's going on, but second half you guys really tightened down and didn't give Wichita Falls Memorial much of a chance to do anything. How confident are you guys? How much did that help your confidence to not quite hang a shutout in the second half, but kind of keep them under control after they hung up 35 in the first half?
Yeah, I'm very confident. We after the second half, we locked it down. We started doing what we know how to do, and then we got on a roll. And I know we can do this coming forward to our next games, and I know we can shut them down if we need to, and we will.
What are some things you guys did better or did differently in that second half?
No, we fitted better on the run and did our jobs what we're supposed to do, and everything came together once we started doing that, and they stopped scoring.
And Hayden, you guys didn't stop scoring. I don't know that you guys roll out of bed and somebody's catching a touchdown pass. I don't know that anybody didn't expect Frenship's offense to still click with Holden at quarterback, but why are you guys still clicking the way you are right now?
I think all the receivers have really good chemistry with Holden as their quarterback, and most of these kids have been playing with him since they were young. Me and Chase are the only ones who haven't, but we click really well with Holden.
The thing that we've talked about with other guys is, as weird as it sounds, you guys had two great receivers coming back. You probably are better at receiver now this year because of you, because Mavericks stepped into a new role, because Noah's kind of adjusting to his role. It's got to be pretty fun at practice, and then when you get out there on Friday nights, that all you have to do is kind of find a way to get open, and there's a chance you're going to get the ball.
Yes, sir.
What's that been like so far in 2 weeks?
It's been really fun. I mean, you just run around, catch a ball, Holden throws it right on the money every time. It's really fun.
And from what I can tell, it's not like, I know receivers always think you're open, and sometimes you have to tell the quarterback to get you the ball. It doesn't seem like you guys are having to tell Holden to get you the ball. It seems like he's spreading it out pretty democratically, I guess.
Yeah, he does.
What do you like about what the offense has done these first 2 weeks other than score, I'm trying to do the math in my head, 100 and a lot of points, let's just put it that way. I'll let you guys know the new math better than I do, so it's a lot of points, let's put it.
Over 100.
What do you like about what you guys have done to kind of get that going these first 2 weeks?
I like that we started off really fast, scoring over 100 points in 2 games. That's really good because some teams might start off slow in the season, and we just kind of picked up from last year's team. So it's really good to see that.
Brandon, defensively, when you guys watch them score, they're scoring quick, sometimes they're scoring a bunch. How does that kind of motivate you to go out and do what you did in the second half the other night to find a way just to kind of knock the other team off kilter a little bit so they can't keep pace with your guys?
Yeah, it takes off a lot of pressure from us knowing that our offense can score like that. So we just do what we know how to do and help them out, and so we can win the game.
Defensively, who has stepped up so far for you, especially in that second half the other night? You guys had a decent first game, especially early, but this last game in the second half, who are some guys that kind of caught your attention?
The linebackers, all the linebackers were shooting after the ball, even some of the safeties. We're just flying around and hitting everybody, and they don't want to run against us.
Hayden, switching back to offense, you guys ran the ball a little bit more if I looked at the stats correctly. How much of a difference can that make if you guys balance it out a little bit more where it's not just tossing the ball around?
Makes a big difference because most teams just think we're going to throw the ball. And if we sneak in a run here and there and they get 11 yards out of it and they have to switch to being able to defend the pass and the run, it's really big.
Yeah, there's a lot, you hear the term pick your poison. With you guys, there's a lot of poison to have to pick from.
Yes, sir.
Same question for you that I asked Brandon there. I think you're one of the guys that's kind of emerged on that side of the ball, but who are some other guys that you've kind of been impressed with so far in 2 games? Besides the obvious Holden.
Jordan and Ethan, the 2 running backs. They've been grinding all summer long, and everybody kind of doubts them because of their size, and they're the hardest working people I know, so I'm really proud of them.
And Coach has talked about not just what they do when they've got the ball in their hands, but the fact that they kind of chip block and do some things to help give you guys time to get open, give Holden a chance to get the ball to you.
Sure, they do the dirty work for sure.
Dirty work sounds weird with the way you guys offense did it because it's almost like high-level car or something, like a fancy car the way you guys' offense runs, but that little stuff, the little details, I'm not sure people realize how much goes into it. Give me an idea in practice what your offensive practices are like, to kind of the nuts and bolts, day-by-day type stuff that people don't really understand.
Well, I mean, we just start off. I mean, are you asking, like, what's the
What's a practice like offense? Because it's not just a quarterback throwing the ball to receivers. You guys have to kind of fine-tune some things. What are those things that have been fine-tuned these first 2 weeks?
Blocking for sure. That's what our coaches harp on, is being able to block and, like I said, do the dirty work. And as in screens, and when we score on screens, we're having 3 people going out there and block. And if you miss one block, it doesn't work.
So let's go back to defense again one more time, Brandon. What do you guys have to do, keep doing better starting this week, going on the road again to face another team that's a little bit unfamiliar, but you've got a couple of weeks of video on them?
Yeah, we just got to keep on fitting right, stopping the run, get to where we need to go, and all come together and crash in and create a pile and not let the running back go anywhere.
Because their season opener, I know they moved the ball and put some points up against Coronado, so that's a pretty good sign that they can do some things. How would you describe what they do on offense?
I think they're a running team. We're going to have to contain them, not let the quarterback run anywhere. We know they can run, so that's what we need to stop.